In this tutorial, we'll be walking you through the appointments feature from both the user perspective and the administrator's perspective, starting with how a user makes an appointment on your website. They would go up to your menu area right here once they've come to the main page, whatever your URL is, and they would click Make an Appointment. From there, it loads up right here, and they see a calendar of available dates that they can make an appointment on. In this case, let's pick the 18th right here and pick a time like 10 a.m. that's available. And they want to have a free consultation at 10 a.m. and it'll last approximately 60 minutes. So they would put whatever their name is. So let's say his name is Jason, wants to have an appointment. And his email is jason@jason.com. And his phone number is 212-222-323. And he would click right down here to confirm his appointment. And once that loads, he'll receive a message, "We have received your appointment, thank you." And from this point, the user experience ends and he gets an email, and this is where you step in as an administrator. So you would go to take a look at the appointment that was made, and to check on this stuff, you would go up to your dashboard area and click over there. And you'll see once you're in your dashboard area, you have a big appointments tab with several miniature tabs below that. You got your main appointments, and then you have transactions, settings, shortcodes, and a set of frequently asked questions that are answered about this particular plugin for additional questions that you might have. So on your main area right here will show you, you can look at active appointments that you've approved, pending appointments for appointments that have just been made over on the calendar on that page, completed appointments, which you'd mark once you've actually had the appointments, and any appointments that you removed would go over to the removed appointments tab right here, and it's kind of like the trash bin. So let's take a look right here at pending appointments to see who just filled one out. And look, there's Jason right there. There's his date and time, the consultation he wants to have, who's providing this appointment, which is your staff, and its current status. So you would take a look at it and say, oh, that time is available, he picked it on the calendar and he wants to meet. So you would check him right here, and if there's more than one that you want to approve, you could bulk check all of them, and you would change his status to the appointment's been confirmed, and then you click change status right here once he's checked. When that happens, you will notice that Jason here disappears from the pending appointments tab, and now when you go over to active appointments, you'll see that Jason has been moved over there, and you now know he's having that appointment at 10 a.m. So if you're charging for these appointments, you would have to take a look over here at the transactions area. Now on the transactions area, you will see recent transactions, pending, and future. Obviously any transactions that have already gone through would be under recent, and transactions that you haven't processed yet would be under pending. From there you would want to go and look at settings. Now on settings here, you can change all kinds of things and take a look at all of these various general settings that you have. There's also settings for Google Calendar, which people sometimes use to reserve their appointments alongside the main calendar. You can change working hours that you allow people to set appointments during the week or during the month, and you can set certain weeks and days to be exceptions, or even certain hours. You can take a look here at additional services and categories that they can sign up under. Oh, a free consultation has a 60-minute duration. Well, what if you wanted that duration to be 960 minutes instead of 60 minutes? And vice versa. 60 is just the base setting. You can charge a price for it. You can create some sort of description and attach it to a page. There's all kinds of things you can do with this, and it's very cool. Shortcodes these are things that you can plug in directly on pages to have certain types of features and functionalities pop up on those pages. For instance, you could have title or service, or I want the description for this particular appointment to pop up on a page I created. This is where you can look at all of those and see where they go. And last but not least, and most importantly, there's the FAQ page. There's many frequently asked questions here about not only how to be using this plugin properly with your website, but also questions about very, very particular types of functionality, how to do something very, very specific, and under what circumstances you should do it, and so on and so forth. It's very good to consult this if you do not know how to do something very specific beyond the basic functionality of somebody made an appointment and I want to approve the appointment or not approve it. This is for advanced functionality and for specific instances. So come here and look if you have any additional questions, and this is how you use the appointments.